guys, Karen here with another video, and today we're calling this holiday tips and tricks. And I'm sure you all know this, but I like to do this in our family. Everybody likes pie except for me. I know, I'm just not a pie fan. I don't know, it must be the wet. I mean, it's that soft part. It's just texture issues. So anyway, what I'm going to do is when during the holidays, our kitchen is full of everybody trying to cook at once. And so with that being said, you know, everybody's using every eye, you're trying to boil stuff down. So what I normally do is boil a lot of things ahead of time. So today I'm going to make a spiced sweet potato mix, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Instead of making the sweet potato pies ahead of time and freezing them, I'm just going to make a mixture that I can use to make the process of making the pies faster, like a couple of days before Thanksgiving, or maybe just 2 days before Thanksgiving. So anyway, let's get into it. So first things first, you're just going to boil your sweet potatoes. Depending on how dense they are, it might take you 20 minutes, it might take 40 minutes. It just depends. So I'm just going to boil them now. Make sure you have your spices on hand for later. So you want your salt, you want cinnamon. I'm going to use ginger. I have some nutmeg here. I have some allspice here. Yeah, and you can even add some ground up clove if you like, if you want an extra kick. You can add some fresh chopped ginger if you like as well, because I may use all of it for sweet potato pies, but then some of it I could actually use for sweet potato bread. Now the sweet potatoes are super duper soft. I let them boil for about 40 minutes to make sure that they were completely mashable. So now I'm just going to take all of the skins off and then show you guys the next step. I like to remove the skin while it's hot because it comes off faster and so much easier. So I just pinch it and pull, and it comes off a lot faster. I have a little bag here. So now you have your sweet potatoes all peeled, and you don't have to take the skin off while they're hot. I just do it because I'm used to it. But you can also wait for the potatoes to cool down and remove the skin that way. Now we're going to add our cinnamon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the cinnamon now. I'm going to add probably half a tablespoon. You have half a tablespoon here because I'm adding it to all of this. And yes, when you do use this mash, when you add it to another recipe, you might have to add a little bit more cinnamon or your spices. It's just, you know, you're going to basically season it to your liking or to the recipe. But I am going to spice this up a little bit and then mash it. So I'm going to add half a tablespoon of cinnamon. This is just my initial seasoning. I'm going to add some ginger. Not so much, probably about a teaspoon. I'm going to add some allspice. that's probably a teaspoon and a half. And last but not least, nutmeg. And that was probably just a teaspoon. So now from here, you're just going to mash the ingredients together. You're not going to add any wet ingredients to this. No eggs, no milk, none of that, no vanilla. You're just going to mash it, and then we'll go from there. Now that I have it all mashed up, what I'm going to do is separate it into 15 to 16 ounce portions. And that way, if a recipe calls for a 15 ounce can, I know that I have that amount in each bag. So I don't know if anybody else has a favorite measuring cup, but I do. As you can see, it's been through a lot, but it's my favorite. And it has the measuring cups in it as well as the ounces. So I'm going to fill it up to almost 16 ounces, which is almost about 2 cups. Well, 16 ounces is 2 cups, but right underneath that will give me at least a can of mashed sweet potato. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to fill my cup up to the to almost a 2 cup area, and then use the Ziploc bags to mash it out. So I'll show you guys what that looks like when I'm done. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. The SSP stands for spiced sweet potato. That way I can identify it in the freezer and it won't be in there long. So basically this is like, if I wanted to make sweet potato bread, I would only need half of this bag because it's basically 2 cups. 2 cups. This one's a little bit short because I am making sweet potato bread for breakfast this morning. And so this one is probably a cup and a half, and this one is easily going to be used for like a smaller, something with, actually, now I think about it, I could use this for another sweet potato bread. So that would make it easier. Yeah. So these will be easily 2 sweet potato pies. Let me know in the comments below how you prep for the holidays. But, this is one of the ways that I find it easier to prep, and Maya and I were like playing around with different holiday tips and tricks to make cooking more easier during this season. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I'm gonna go and finish my tea and finish out this sweet potato bread for breakfast for everybody, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.